Congratulations, you're about to become incredibly rich. Today, right now, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you something that I know almost nothing about. I don't know how it was made. I don't know when it was made. Hell, I don't even know who made it. And quite honestly, I don't even care. But what I do know is that this very same tool is responsible for making me over $380,000 in passive profits. And that it can make the exact same money for you too. That's right, 100% passive profits, 100% on autopilot. In fact, what I'm giving you today is the opportunity to make a minimum of $50,000 every single month. That's a passive yearly salary of at least $600,000. And the best thing? I'm going to give you this tool free of charge. I'm not talking hundreds of dollars here, or even a couple of extra thousand. I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year, which means that you'll never have to work again. With the kind of money you're about to be making, you could buy a new house, upgrade the car, treat the family to a vacation of a lifetime. Crippling bills and overbearing debts will soon be a thing of the past. You'll be guaranteed financial security for life. In fact, here's what my good friend David Fletcher had to say about passive profits just last week.
Nathan, this software that you've given me is absolutely incredible. In fact, some mornings I wake up and I worry that it's all a dream and I have to get back on the bus at 6:45 a.m. and go back to my old job that I hated, to the boss that I really hated. It's been only 3 months since I downloaded your software and I've already made $178,902.83. And I've done it all without lifting one finger. In my old job, I was slaving away, working 45 hours a week for a boss that I hated, with coworkers that I hated, doing work that I really hated. I'm well on my way to making $200,000. Your software has literally changed my life. I cannot thank you and your generosity enough from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the system. Thanks.
David is just one of many people that I've helped in the past couple of months, and I can't wait to help you too. And please, don't worry, this isn't one of those scam sites that promises to make you a millionaire overnight. Are you going to be driving a Lamborghini by the end of the week? Of course not. Such claims are outrageous. It simply isn't possible to make that kind of money that quickly. Those sites are just looking to rip you off and take your hard-earned cash, leaving you in a worse position than you were in to begin with. But what I am promising is a minimum monthly income of $50,000. That's fair enough, right? The software I'm about to give you really is incredibly easy to use. I don't mind admitting to you that I have absolutely zero knowledge, experience, or expertise myself, because the fact is that I don't need to have any, and neither do you. The passive profit software runs 100% on autopilot and makes huge passive profits for you whilst you get on with enjoying your life. It really is that simple. And if you're still not convinced, then take a look at exactly what happened once my cousin Sarah started using the software. As you can see, Sarah started off with just $250 in her account. She left it to run for around 12 hours, and when she checked back, the software had turned her small $250 deposit into $2,130.14 in less than a day. She was amazed. And so it continued. By the end of the week, Sarah had made a profit of over $13,000. And last week, when Sarah sent this over to me, she had racked up astonishing passive profits of $102,546.88 in the space of just 2 months, totally on autopilot. Today, I'm giving the very same software to you for free. That's right, I'm not going to charge you a penny. No one-time sign-up fee, no admin charges, no weekly subscription cost, nothing. I'm giving this life-changing software to you completely free of charge. Why? Because you deserve it. Let me tell you a little about myself. My name's Nathan Birch, and I'm 19 years old. That's right, I'm just 19 years old, and in the past 7 months, I've made $384,082.71 with this incredible trading software. Now, I know what you're thinking. How did a kid get his hands on this software? And how has he made more money in half a year than I could dream of making in 10 years? Well, let me explain. I'm not from a background of money, that's for sure. I'm originally from Boston, and I'm the only child of a very turbulent marriage. I didn't have much by the way of luxuries growing up, but I did have a couple of good friends, and there was always food on the table. I never really longed for expensive sneakers as a child, nor did I dream of sunny beaches. All I ever really wanted was for a weekend to pass without my dad getting drunk and my mom getting a black eye. I was about 15 when I first suspected my father of having an affair. He was spending an unusual amount of time on his phone, and he would disappear for entire weekends without explanation. Not that I minded, sometimes entire months would pass without my mom being on the white-knuckled end of his temper, so needless to say, he wasn't missed. As the years passed, he spent more and more time hidden away in his office, and less time with my mother and I. He even quit his day job as a truck driver to work from home as a professional poker player. Day after day, he sat upstairs and gambled away our family's money as my poor mother worked 2 jobs to keep the house and put food on the table. During my school years, I'd often daydream about becoming a doctor. My grades were great and I loved the idea of helping people. But when I graduated high school, I soon realized that college wasn't going to be an option for me. My mom was still struggling to pay bills, and working 2 jobs was making her sick. So I set aside my dreams of medical school and started washing dishes in an Italian restaurant 6 days per week. It was just before my 19th birthday that I decided to hack my father's computer to see exactly what was going on. He was spending the day having a root canal done, so I knew I wouldn't be disturbed. Sure, I expected to find some evidence of an affair, but what I actually found blew my mind. Not only was he talking to a few middle-aged women, but he'd been having a long-term affair with a girl from my school. Now, I was angry. I wanted to ruin his life. I decided to dig a little deeper to see what else I could uncover. I wanted to collect as much evidence as possible to use as blackmail later. I was looking through every email, file, and folder in search of illicit messages and saucy photographs, but I found something else. In fact, I found something that would change my life forever. As I dug further, it became clear that there was a program running in the background of my father's computer that seemed to somehow be generating vast sums of money. To this day, I have no idea how we acquired this program, but what I did know was that it was making huge amounts of cash as he sat in the dentist's chair. And when I looked further into the account that the software was linked to, I could see that he'd been using the software for approximately 2 months, and in that time, he'd made over $100,000. $100,000, as my mom made herself sick working 2 jobs. Clearly, my father was surmounting these funds as a nice little nest egg ready for the day that he ran off with his 19-year-old lover. I was furious. But I had to be smart. There was no way that I could take the software from my father's computer without him putting me in the hospital, or worse. But I could take a copy of the software for myself and my mom, which is exactly what I did. And after that, well, it was some time to show restraint. I never confronted my father about the affair. 2 weeks later, he was gone. In his mind, he left my mother and I penniless. But little did he know that I too had the golden ticket. To this day, I have no idea from where a low-life bum like my dad acquired this software. Sure, he's probably off living the high life somewhere with his teenage mistress, but I didn't care about that. I do, however, care very much about my mom. Thanks to this software, I have been able to move her into the house of her dreams, and she'll never have to work again. Nor will I, for that matter. Since making my mother the happiest woman on earth, I've shared this software with my family and friends, and now I'm looking to share it with you. There are enough fat cats with Malibu mansions and million-dollar yachts in the Bahamas. They live a life of luxury, while the rest of us struggle to make ends meet. It's time to even the score. With this software, decent, hardworking people such as you have the chance to make some serious cash. So today, I'm giving you this incredible money-making software for free. I know how it feels to be where you are now. Sometimes in life, all you need is a helping hand to guide you in the right direction. I want to be that helping hand. Just think, if you do the smart thing today, you could pay off all your debts by the end of the month, and 2 or 3 months from now, all of life's luxuries will be a part of your daily reality. But if you'd like the opportunity to change your life for the better, then you need to act fast. Although I would like to help everyone with this incredible software, that simply isn't possible. I've already helped my family and my friends on the road to incredible wealth, and from the research I've done, I can help out a further 50 people whilst ensuring that this stays under the radar. In the time that you've been listening to this message, several of those copies will have been claimed, so don't hesitate. Secure your copy now. Remember, with the Passive Profit software, you will make a minimum of $600,000 per year. You'll be earning money faster than you can spend it. But when all 50 copies of this software have been claimed, this page will be removed and your chance to become incredibly wealthy will be gone forever. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Think of what you could do with a guaranteed minimum extra $50,000 every single month. This really is an amazing opportunity to change your life. It's an opportunity that comes around just once in a lifetime, and I urge you to take it. Don't hesitate. You are just moments away from changing your life for the better. Simply fill out your details on this page and enjoy a huge passive income. Do not delay. Fill out your details and change your life now.